She waved the American flag at the parade. The flag was torn in half during the storm. Damage. The storm caused significant damage to the city. Nan Nan. Expected. I was expected to arrive on time. Nan Nan. Absolutely. I absolutely love reading books. She absolutely hates spiders. They absolutely need to finish their project by Friday. Academic. The academic conference was well organized. She is an excellent academic in her field. He decided to pursue an academic career. Access. The company provides access to its employees for the company's intranet. The new software program requires special access to run efficiently. The hotel room has a private balcony with direct access to the beach. Accommodation. The hotel provided accommodation for all the conference attendees. The university offers accommodation to international students. We had to book an additional room for our family's accommodation. Account. I need to settle my account before I can leave. The company will provide an account for all employees. She has a separate account for her business expenses. Achievement. The team's achievement was winning the championship game. Her hard work was a great achievement for her. The organization is proud of their many achievements. Act. The play was a great act to end the show. She decided to act quickly and call for help. The company will act on your complaint. Ad. The ad was very effective in promoting the product. Can you give me an ad for your company? The ad agency created a brilliant campaign. Addition. The teacher taught addition to her students. Addition is an important part of mathematics. I'm struggling with the addition problems in my textbook. Admire. I admire your courage. She admires the beauty of nature. He admires Company his will favorite provide an football account team. for all employees. Admit. She admitted that she was wrong. The company will admit only 10 people to the meeting. He finally admitted that he didn't like the movie. Advanced. The company's technology is advanced. She has an advanced degree in physics. The new smartphone features advanced camera capabilities. Advise. I advise you to be careful when driving at night. The lawyer advised her to seek a second opinion. My doctor advises me to exercise regularly. Alarm. The fire alarm sounded loudly. The security alarm was triggered by accident. Don't ignore the warning alarm. Take action immediately. Afford. I cannot afford to buy that new car. She can afford to take a vacation every year. We can't afford to hire another employee right now. Aged. The aged tree stood tall in the garden. He had grown aged and wise over the years. The aged lady lived alone in her cottage. Agent. The insurance agent helped me file my claim. She was an excellent real estate agent, finding us our dream home. He worked as a secret agent for the government. Agreement. The two companies reached an agreement to cooperate. We need to come to an agreement on the terms of the contract. The government and the union signed an agreement to end the strike. Ahead. The road stretches ahead. I can see the finish line ahead. Don't worry. Help will arrive ahead of time. Aim. I aim to finish my project by tomorrow. The archer aims at the target carefully. The company aims to increase its sales next year. Alcohol. The doctor warned him about the dangers of alcohol consumption. The brewery produces a wide variety of craft beers that contain alcohol. Some people enjoy socializing over a glass of wine containing a small amount of alcohol. Alcoholic. The doctor diagnosed John as an alcoholic. She has been an alcoholic for many years. He had to quit his job because he was an alcoholic. Alternative. I'm looking for an alternative way to get there. The company offers an alternative product that is more affordable. If you can't find what you want, consider an alternative option. Amazed. I was amazed by the fireworks display. The students were amazed by the teacher's magic tricks. The new employee was amazed at how much work there was to do. Ambition. She has a strong ambition to become a successful businesswoman. His ambition is to run a marathon within the next year. The company's ambition is to expand its operations globally. Analyze. The company will analyze the market trends to make informed decisions. The scientists spent hours analyzing the data to understand the phenomenon. The manager asked her team to analyze the customer feedback before making a decision. Analysis. The company performed an analysis of its financial records to identify areas for improvement. A thorough analysis of the data revealed that most customers were satisfied with the new product. The professor's detailed analysis of the historical events helped students understand their significance. Announce. The company will announce its new product next week. The teacher will announce the winner of the essay contest tomorrow. The government will announce the election results tonight at 9 p.m. Annoy. The constant noise in my room annoys me. His habit of leaving dirty dishes annoys his roommate. The traffic jam on the highway always annoys him. Annoyed. I'm annoyed by the noise outside. He's really annoyed that he lost his phone. The traffic jam is annoying me right now. Annoying. The constant noise from the construction site is really annoying. My little brother's constant whining is so annoying to me. The slow internet connection at my office is really annoying. Apart. The friends went apart for a week to focus on their own projects. She decided to live apart from her husband due to their differences. The two buildings were designed apart, but still connected by a bridge. Apologize. She apologized for being late to the meeting. He apologized for hurting my feelings. The company apologized for the environmental damage caused by their factory. Application. I submitted my job application online. The company received many applications for the marketing position. She made sure her college application was perfect before submitting it. Appointment. I have an appointment at 2 p.m. today. Can you make an appointment for me with Dr. Smith? She missed her morning appointment due to traffic. Appreciate. I appreciate your help. She appreciates a good book. We appreciate your hard work. Approximately. The new employee started working approximately 3 weeks ago. The company plans to launch its new product approximately 6 months from now. The flight will last approximately 2 hours and 15 minutes. Arrest. The police arrested the thief who stole the purse. The suspect was arrested for assaulting a pedestrian. The detective arrested John after he confessed to the crime. Arrival. The arrival of the train was delayed by an hour. Her arrival at the party surprised everyone. We're expecting a big arrival of guests tomorrow. Assist. The nurse will assist you with your medication. Can you assist me in finding my phone? She assists her brother with his homework every evening. Atmosphere. The atmosphere at the party was lively and energetic. The dense forest created a mysterious atmosphere that made me feel uneasy. The restaurant's cozy atmosphere made us want to stay longer and enjoy our meal. Attach. I will attach my ID card to this letter. Please attach the file to your email. We need to attach the new policy document to the company's website. Attitude. She has a very positive attitude towards life. He changed his hairstyle to show off his new attitude. The company's poor attitude towards customer service is unacceptable. Attract. The beautiful garden attracts many visitors. The company's innovative products attract a lot of attention. The fragrance of freshly baked cookies will attract my friends. Attraction. The city's main attraction is its beautiful beach. The theme park was an attraction for kids and adults alike. The national park has many natural attractions, such as waterfalls and mountains. Authority. The police officer is an authority on traffic laws. He is not an authority in his field, but he's very knowledgeable. Her opinion carries little authority without a degree from a prestigious university. Aware. I am aware of the meeting today. She is aware that she made a mistake. We need to be aware of our surroundings. Backwards. I am walking backwards. The clock hands move backwards when you reset it. She learned to read and write backwards when she was a child. Bake. I like to bake cookies. She decided to bake a cake for her birthday. The aroma of freshly baked bread filled the room. Balance. I need to balance my budget. The company is trying to balance its profit and loss. Yoga helps me maintain my physical balance. Ban. I banned myself from playing video games tonight. The company bans smoking in all its offices. The government banned the use of plastic bags. Base. The company has its base in New York. The team built their base camp at an altitude of 10,000 feet. The new store is the base for our online shopping business. Basic. The basic rules of the game are easy to learn. This cake is very basic. Just a simple recipe. The new employee needs to learn the company's basic procedures. Basis. The company's financial basis is solid. Her decision was based on a firm basis of data. The design of the building was based on a modern basis. Battery. The flashlight uses a battery to work. Please replace the old battery in my phone. The remote control needs 4 batteries to function properly. Battle. The army is preparing for battle. She fought bravely in the battle of life. We must win this battle to succeed. Beauty. The sunset was a beauty to behold. Her hair was a beauty that caught everyone's attention. The flower arrangement was a beauty in its simplicity. Belief. I have a strong belief in the importance of education. Her parents had a deep belief that their children would grow up to be successful. The new employee's strange behavior didn't affect my initial belief in him. Bell. The bell rang loudly in the school hallway. She heard the bell tolling from far away. Can you ring the bell for me? Please? Bend. The wire needs to bend around the corner. Please bend down and pick up that book for me. The branch of the tree will start to bend under its weight. Drunk. The man was drunk and stumbled home. She got drunk at the party and forgot her phone. He's been drunk all night. It's not good for his health. Bite. The dog gave me a little bite. This apple is too ripe to take a good bite. Be careful not to get bitten by the mosquito. Block. The child built a block tower. The road was blocked by the construction accident. The company has to block all outside emails. Bomb. The firework exploded and became a bomb in the air. The police found an unexploded bomb on the street. The concert was interrupted by a bomb threat. Border. The farmer carefully surveyed the border of his land to make sure it was secure. The new highway stretched across the border into neighboring country. She lived right on the border between 2 cities, making her commute a breeze. Bother. I don't want to bother you tonight. It doesn't bother me if he's late. This project is starting to bother me. Branch. The tree has many branches. I climbed up the branch to pick the fruit. The company decided to open a new branch in Tokyo. Brand. The company has a strong brand identity. She loves buying products from her favorite brand. The new smartphone is a great brand for gamers. Brave. The firefighter was brave and ran into the burning building to save people. She was a brave warrior who fought against all odds to defend her kingdom. The little boy was very brave when he faced his fears and climbed the tall mountain. Breath. The child took a deep breath before going on stage. The air was stale, and I couldn't catch my breath. The yoga instructor taught us to breathe deeply and slowly. Breathe. I need to breathe deeply to relax. The doctor told me to breathe slowly. Can you help me breathe through this exercise? Breathing. I am breathing slowly. The baby is not breathing properly. Yoga helps me to breathe better. Bubble. I blew a big bubble. The kids loved playing with bubbles. The soap bubble floated away. Bury. The town will bury its dead in a special ceremony. She decided to bury her emotions deep inside. The dog buried his bone under the bush. Buy. The company will be launching its new product by next quarter. She finished her homework by dinner time. The book was written by a famous author. Calm. The baby became calm after her mother sang to her. After taking a deep breath, I felt very calm. The calm lake reflected the beautiful surrounding trees. Campaign. The company is launching a campaign to increase its brand awareness. The environmental group has started a campaign to stop deforestation in the region. The politician's re-election campaign was successful due to her strong public support. Due. The bill is due tomorrow. My friend's birthday is due in 2 weeks. I have to finish this project by Friday, which is when it's due. Candidate. The company is looking for a new candidate to fill the position. She decided to become a candidate in the upcoming election. He was the top candidate for the job, but he didn't get it. Cap. I wore a cap to protect my head from the sun. The cap fits perfectly on my brother's head. Can you please pass me that baseball cap? Captain. The captain of the ship gave orders to the crew. The captain of the soccer team was very experienced. Captain America is a superhero in Marvel Comics. Careless. She was careless and lost her phone. He's being very careless with his money. The company is facing financial problems due to its careless decisions. Category. The company has several categories of products for customers to choose from. She decided to put her hobbies into a specific category so she could prioritize them better. The book is classified in the fiction category because it's a novel. Ceiling. The ceiling of my room is very high. Can you please turn off the light on the ceiling? The new hotel has a beautiful glass ceiling. Celebration. The company is planning a celebration to mark its 10th anniversary. The students threw confetti in the air during the graduation celebration. The family is hosting a big celebration for their son's birthday. Central. The city's central square is very busy. The hotel has a central location, making it easy to get around. The company's central office is in New York. Ceremony. The company held a ceremony to launch its new product. The wedding ceremony was a beautiful and emotional experience. The university held a ceremony to award scholarships to students. Chain. The bicycle is attached to a chain. She put on her favorite necklace and went out in chain. The engine of the motorcycle was connected with a chain. Challenge. The climbing route presents a serious challenge to experienced hikers. The company is eager to take on new challenges and expand its operations globally. The game's final level was a significant challenge for many players. Channel. I'll try to find a TV channel that shows my favorite show. The storm surge forced me to change channels during the hurricane warning. Can you please change the TV channel for me? Chapter. I just finished reading the first chapter of the book. The next chapter in my life is going to be exciting. We will discuss this topic in the next chapter of class. Charge. The phone is fully charged. Can I charge my phone at your place? He refused to charge me for the mistake. Cheat. I'm going to cheat and copy my friend's homework. He likes to cheat in video games. Don't even think about cheating on the test. Cheerful. The sunny day made me feel cheerful. Her cheerful smile lit up the room. The playful kitten looked very cheerful today. Chemical. The chemical reaction was very slow. She studied chemistry in college and discovered a new chemical compound. The chemical plant emitted a strong smell of sulfur. Chest. The treasure was hidden in the chest. She rummaged through her grandmother's old trunk and found an antique chest. The knight opened the chest and found a magic sword inside. Claim. The company claims to be environmentally friendly. She's making a claim for compensation after her car was damaged in an accident. He's trying to make a claim on his inheritance, but it's not going smoothly. Click. The camera will click when you take a picture. She heard a click as she locked the door. Don't forget to click on the link to access the page. Client. The marketing team is responsible for acquiring new clients. Our company has been working with this client for over 5 years. The salesperson will contact the client to discuss the details of the proposal. Climb. I love to climb mountains. The kids climbed up the jungle gym. She decided to climb Mount Everest one day. Cloth. The cloth is soft and warm. She spread the cloth on the table. I need a new cloth for my shirt. Coal. The train was powered by coal. We will use coal to heat our home. The company mines coal from the mountain. Coin. I found a coin on the street. Can you lend me a coin? The coin fell off my table. Collection. The museum has a large collection of ancient artifacts. My favorite hobby is collecting rare stamps. She spent hours browsing through her friend's rock collection. Colored. The flowers were brightly colored. The artist used many colors in her painting. The sunset was a beautiful display of colored light. Combine. The ingredients will combine to make a delicious cake. We need to combine our efforts to finish the project on time. She decided to combine her love of art and music by starting a band. Commercial. The company released a commercial announcing its new product. The airport has several commercial airlines operating from it. The TV channel aired a commercial break during the sports game. Commit. I commit to finishing this project by tomorrow. She commits to running 10 miles every day for the next month. The company committed to reducing its carbon footprint by 50%. Communication. Effective communication is key to resolving conflicts. The company values open and honest communication among employees. Good communication skills are essential for a successful team. Comparison. The company's marketing strategy relies heavily on comparison to its competitors. The new smartphone features a significant comparison in battery life to previous models. The teacher encouraged the students to make a comparison between the two stories they read that day. Competitive. The company is very competitive in the market. She's very competitive when it comes to sports. The students are very competitive when it comes to academics. Complaint. The customer filed a complaint about the faulty product. The company responded quickly to the customer's complaint. The hotel apologized for the noise disturbance that caused our complaint. Complex. The social network's algorithm is complex and difficult to understand. The city's transportation system is complex, involving multiple modes of travel. Her personality is complex, with both bold and introverted traits. Concentrate. Please try to concentrate on your work. The students were asked to concentrate on their homework. Can you please concentrate and answer my question? Conclude. The scientists spent years studying the data and finally conclude that the new medicine is effective. After reviewing all the options, we decide to conclude a deal with Company X. The jury will conclude their investigation and announce the verdict tomorrow. Conclusion. After conducting the experiment, we drew a conclusion that the new method is more effective. The report will present our findings and lead to a clear conclusion about the project's success. The detective studied all the evidence and reached a conclusion. The suspect was guilty. Confident. She is confident in her abilities. He spoke confidently about his plans. The new employee was very confident on his first day. Confirm. Can you confirm that I will be receiving my package tomorrow? The company confirmed that it will be attending the conference. Please confirm your attendance by Friday at the latest. Confuse. The complex instructions were likely to confuse the students. Her words confused me, and I didn't understand what she meant. The company's confusing product lineup was driving customers away. Confused. I felt confused when I walked into my new classroom. The plot of the movie was so confusing that I couldn't follow it. After the breakup, she felt confused and didn't know what to do. Connection. The internet connection is slow today. We need to establish a connection with our customers. The new employee has made a good connection with his colleagues. Consequence. If you don't study hard, you will not pass the exam. And that will be a consequence. The company's financial troubles were a direct consequence of the economic downturn. His reckless behavior had severe consequences, including getting fired from his job. Layer. The cake has multiple layers of moist and fluffy sponge. The company added a new layer of security to their website. The artist used different layers of paint to create a textured effect. The company's product portfolio consists of several software applications. The recipe consists of flour, sugar, and eggs. The new policy consists of 3 main points. Consumer. The consumer is responsible for reading and understanding the terms of sale before making a purchase. Online shopping has made it easier for consumers to access a wider range of products. In a competitive market, businesses must cater to the changing needs and preferences of consumers. Container. I'm looking for a container to store my books. The company uses containers to ship goods internationally. Can you help me find a container that fits this size? Continuous. The company has been providing continuous support to its customers for many years. The continuous flow of water from the faucet made a mess in the kitchen. The artist's continuous effort to improve his skills led to significant success. Contrast. The bright sunlight in the garden contrasted sharply with the dark shadows inside the house. The calm and peaceful atmosphere of the forest contrasted greatly with the noise and chaos of the city. The simplicity of the traditional Japanese tea ceremony contrasted strikingly with the complexity of modern technology. Contrast. The bright sunlight in the garden contrasted sharply with the dark shadows inside the house. The calm and peaceful atmosphere of the forest contrasted greatly with the noise and chaos of the city. The simplicity of the traditional Japanese tea ceremony contrasted strikingly with the complexity of modern technology. Convenient. The hotel's location was very convenient for exploring the city. Having a kitchen in my apartment is very convenient when I want to cook. The store's online ordering system is very convenient for busy customers. Convince. I tried to convince my friend to come to the party tonight. The salesperson tried to convince me that the product was worth the money. She struggled to convince her parents to let her get a tattoo. Cottage. The family lived in a small cottage at the edge of the forest. The cottage was surrounded by beautiful gardens and a babbling brook. We rented a cozy cottage by the lake for our summer vacation. Cotton. I love wearing cotton shirts. The fabric of the dress is made of pure cotton. Cotton is a natural and breathable material. Count. I need to count the money. You can count on me for help. She started to count the votes. Countryside. The countryside around here is very beautiful. I love walking in the countryside on Sundays. The countryside is much quieter than the city. Court. The judge presided over the court. The tennis court was covered in dew. The king held a royal court every week. Cover. The newspaper cover was stained with ink. She put a towel to cover her hair after showering. The company will cover the costs of the trip. Covered. The table was covered with a white cloth. The park was covered in snow last night. The book cover was damaged, but the pages were still well covered. Cream. I love to put cream on my coffee. The store sells vanilla and chocolate creams. She added a dollop of whipped cream to her dessert. Criminal. The police arrested a criminal who was stealing from the store. The criminal was caught red-handed while trying to break into a house. The judge sentenced the criminal to life in prison for committing multiple murders. Cruel. The bully was cruel to the kids at school. The dictator's regime was known for its cruel punishments. The movie featured a cruel and heartless villain. Cultural. The company's cultural diversity is one of its greatest strengths. The museum hosts many cultural events throughout the year. Understanding cultural differences is essential for effective communication. Current. The current in the river is strong. The company's current project is almost finished. The current temperature outside is 25 degrees Celsius. Currently. I am currently studying English. She is currently working as a teacher. The company is currently expanding its market. Curtain. The curtain opened to reveal a beautiful stage. She drew the curtain and went to sleep. The curtains were dusty and needed to be cleaned. Custom. The company offers custom phone cases to fit every customer's style. She designed her own custom wedding dress for the big day. The restaurant allows customers to place custom orders according to their preferences. Cut. I need to cut my hair. She accidentally cut her finger while cooking. The scissors are too dull to cut the rope effectively. Deal. I think we can make a deal. The company offered me a great deal on the software. Let's try to make a deal before the meeting. Decade. The company has grown significantly over the past decade. It took me a whole decade to learn how to play the guitar. The new restaurant has been popular for 3 decades now. Decorate. I will decorate my room for the party. She loves to decorate her house with flowers and paintings. The interior designer will decorate the lobby of the hotel tomorrow. Define. The teacher asked us to define what we mean by freedom. It's hard to define exactly when a baby becomes an adult. The company needs to define its target audience for the new product. Definite. The plans for the party were definite. By next year, we will have a definite answer to our question. The company has a definite policy on employee benefits. Definition. The definition of freedom is the ability to make choices. A clear definition of the task was necessary for its completion. The dictionary provided a detailed definition of the word sustainability. Deliver. The pizza delivery guy arrived at my door. Can you deliver this package to my neighbor? The new shipment will be delivered tomorrow morning. Departure. The departure of the plane was delayed due to bad weather. She was excited about her departure from New York City. The hotel offered a free shuttle service for guests departing at night. Despite. She finished her homework despite feeling tired. He still went to the party despite not knowing anyone there. The company continued to grow despite economic challenges. Determine. The company will determine its future plans based on market research. The weather forecast will help us determine if we need to bring umbrellas. The teacher asked students to determine which books they wanted to read for their project. Determined. She was determined to finish her project by the end of the week. He's determined to run a marathon next year if he trains well. The team was determined to win the championship game. Development. The company is investing heavily in its development department. The government has been providing funds for the development of infrastructure projects. The new policy aims to accelerate the development of renewable energy sources. Diagram. The teacher used a diagram to explain the complex process. The engineer created a detailed diagram of the new building. The student studied the diagram carefully to understand the concept. Diamond. The diamond necklace was very expensive. She found a small diamond in her shoe. The store sells high-quality diamonds only. Difficulty. Many students have difficulty learning foreign languages. The company is experiencing difficulty in meeting its deadlines. The teacher tried to explain the concept clearly, but many students had difficulty understanding it. Directly. I will meet you directly at the airport. The company ships its products directly to customers. You can reach me directly by phone or email. Dirt. The garden was full of dirt. I accidentally got some dirt on my clothes. She cleaned the dirty dishes with soap and water. Disadvantage. The disadvantage of being late is missing important information. The lack of experience was a significant disadvantage in the job interview. The weather conditions were a disadvantage for our team in the match. Disappointed. I was disappointed by the weather yesterday. She looked disappointed when she didn't get the job. He felt disappointed after losing his favorite book. Disappointing. The concert was disappointing. Her first impression of the new job was very disappointing. The movie's special effects were surprisingly disappointing. Discount. The store is offering a discount on all winter clothes. I'll get a discount if I buy 2 books at once. The hotel is giving a 10% discount to its regular customers. Dislike. I dislike spicy food. He dislikes waking up early. She dislikes going to crowded places. Drum. The drummer began to play the drum. Can you hear the sound of the drum? She loves to dance to the beat of the drum. Doubt. I doubt that he will attend the meeting. She began to doubt her own abilities. The new employee had begun to doubt his decision to take the job. Dressed. She was dressed in her best clothes for the party. He's always dressed to impress at work. The princess was dressed in a beautiful fairy costume. Drop. The rain will drop tomorrow. Can you drop me off at the station? Don't drop your phone in the water. Dust. The old book was covered in dust. She forgot to clean the dusty shelf. The construction site was filled with dust and debris. Duty. It is my duty to help others in need. She feels a sense of duty towards her family. He abandoned his duty to pursue his personal interests. Eastern. The eastern part of the country is very mountainous. The eastern city has a beautiful beach. The company's eastern branch is experiencing financial difficulties. Economic. The government's economic policies aim to reduce unemployment. The company is facing significant economic challenges this year. The country's economic growth has been slow in recent years. Economy. The economy of Japan is strong. The government has implemented measures to stimulate the economy. A recession in the economy can have negative effects on businesses. Edge. The climber had to find the edge of the cliff before he could continue. The company's competitive edge was its innovative approach to marketing. Skateboarders need a lot of practice to master the edge of a halfpipe. Editor. The editor of the newspaper is very strict. She is an editor at a publishing company. The editor asked me to rewrite the article. Educate. The teacher is working to educate children about environmental issues. The company educates its employees on new technologies and innovations. The museum aims to educate people about the history of art. Educated. She is an educated person who has traveled to many countries. The professor was well educated and had a PhD in physics. He became educated after graduating from college and got a good job. Effective. The new marketing strategy was very effective in increasing sales. The doctor's treatment was highly effective in curing the patient's illness. The new employee's training was effective in improving their skills. Effectively. The teacher taught the lesson effectively. And all students understood it. The new software was designed to work effectively on older computers. The team worked effectively together to complete the project on time. Effort. She made great effort to finish her homework. The team's efforts paid off when they won the championship. It takes a lot of effort to learn a new language. Election. The town will hold an election to choose its new mayor. The candidate won the election by a landslide margin. The election results will be announced next week. Element. The new employee was surprised to find that teamwork was an essential element in the company's culture. Water is a crucial element for human survival. The teacher emphasized that creativity was an essential element in solving the math problem. Embarrassed. I felt embarrassed when I tripped in front of everyone. She was embarrassed by her poor performance on stage. He became embarrassed when he realized he had forgotten his wife's birthday. Embarrassing. I tripped on the sidewalk and fell. Which was really embarrassing. The new employee's clumsy mistakes were very embarrassing for him. I forgot to wear my tie and now I'm feeling quite embarrassed. Emergency. The doctor declared an emergency and rushed her to the hospital. In case of an emergency, please call this number immediately. We had to respond quickly in an emergency like that. Emotion. The movie evoked strong emotions in the audience. Her face reflected the emotion she was feeling. The poem expressed a deep emotion of sadness. Employment. The company offers flexible employment opportunities to attract talented employees. The lack of employment opportunities in the city led to a high unemployment rate. After graduating, she started searching for full-time employment to secure her future. Encourage. The teacher likes to encourage her students to participate in class discussions. Her parents encouraged her to pursue her passion